Good afternoon, traders. This is Kevin Craney with RJO Futures with your afternoon financial market update. Actually, equity markets trading really strong here on the day. Financial is kind of leading the way in the cash equity markets. After 6 straight down days, really was not going to take a whole lot to get this market moving. I think that probably the biggest catalyst overnight, we had Chinese GDP that came in pretty much as expected, albeit it was still slow growth, really the slowest growth we've seen in China for roughly about 6 months or so. So certainly some concerns there, but also what fueling the rally is that we may get some additional stimulus from the PBOC as late as this weekend. That rumor's been in the market for most of the week, so certainly seeing those GDP numbers coupled with slower industrial production numbers out of China overnight, those numbers also fueling concern that, or are not concern, but actual hope that we get additional stimulus from the PBOC. This morning we get a PPI numbers here out of the U.S. Those numbers came in a little bit over expectations. That's certainly a catalyst that got markets moving, along with J.P. Morgan earnings early this morning, showing that most of the losses from the London whale have been recorded as well. So that really kind of fueling the equity side. We see that in the interest rate markets actually pulling back here after rallying most of the week. Again, kind of the same situation in interest rates. Really was not going to take a lot to get the interest rates to sell off. I will note, though, that any sell-off we've had in treasuries over the past few weeks have been met with quite a bit of support. So I think you're going to continue to see the same thing. Particularly as we go into next week, we have a lot of different data points coming out here in the United States. On Monday, we get business inventories, we get Empire State Manufacturing. Likewise on Tuesday, then we'll round up with CPI numbers, and then we also start testimony on in Congress by Ben Bernanke. So I think all eyes and ears will certainly be turned to Washington, D.C. to listen to what the Fed chairman has to say. Will he give any more hints about stimulus? Will he give any more talks to Congress about monetary policy not being a panacea? It does take fiscal policy. It's going to take some movement out of the halls of Congress to really get the momentum in the economy moving forward. Those are all things we're going to be watching. We get housing starts, jobless claims, existing home sales, and the Philly Fed survey also through the course of the week. So a lot of different data points that'll point to the trajectory of this economy if it continues to move lower and lie on its back. We'll also have some data points coming out of Europe throughout the week, some industrial production numbers coming out from the peripheral over there. We'll be looking to those numbers, and again, just seeing how deep the retracement is in the European economy. Please give me a call at 888-596-5817. We can discuss these opportunities and others. As always, remember, futures trading is not for everyone and does carry a high degree of risk. Good luck trading. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk next week.